It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the War of the Ninepenny Kings, being led by none other than King Aerys the Unready himself. If you're enjoying this series, please do consider leaving a like on the video, subscribe, hit the red button, and it would be greatly appreciated to help grow the channel and to encourage more content being produced. You can also comment, letting everyone else know any important pieces of lore that you might wish to share with everyone, and I certainly enjoy reading them, so do please share any pieces of lore that you may wish to. So without further ado, we are going to continue. This will be episode 6 of the War of the Ninepenny Kings, so it's been going quite well. Aerys has actually been ruling a little bit better than the lore Aerys, the Mad, I would say. You may disagree, but I would say he's doing slightly better. At the moment, Rickard needs to be replaced as Warden of the North following his death in a trial by combat of Harmond Umber. So we now have Renard, the Howling. What's his full title? I guess of the something. But he is a Stark. He will hold the Stark heirloom Valyrian steel sword, Ice. So we will name him as Warden of the North. We're doing quite well financially at the moment, so I would be fairly keen to bring a little bit more investment into King's Landing. Apparently we can make the High Lordship of Ashmark. I do know that Tywin had the rebellion against Ashmark. So what we'll do is we'll create it, because it will give me some free prestige, and then we'll give it to him because he'll be annoyed and want it, and then he can do with it whatever he wants to do. There you go, buddy. So he'll be extremely happy with that. The Master of Laws has improved relations with the new Lord of the North, which is great because he's just come in. So I've got some titles actually that we can give out to various Lord Paramounts just to try and improve relations with them. So let's go about doing that now. Let's get Volon as a commander. Financially we're doing very well. The economy is running nicely. We can invest into the Castle Town 3, which would be a great investment for us. And then we'll probably stop investing in the economy and build up King's Landing's strength a little bit more, if it's possible to do so. We want to have a check and just make sure that no one's plotting against us, because as King of the Iron Throne, that is obviously always a large danger. There is a plot to kill Tywin actually, which I don't want to happen. And a big claim to fabricate a claim against me, and he won't end it. We could potentially imprison him. Right, he's actually risen up against us. It is Bram's fault, no less. How many troops does he have? He's got 1.6k. Well, let's just use our own troops, it's fine. We're next door. Let's go to arms, and we will end Lord Kyle's reckless rule over here, which poses no risk to us. Let's come on over. ransack him immediately. And we will assault the keep. Clap him in irons. Do we have medium realm authority? We do, and we were trying to get small feudal tax after minimizing the tax obligations. Now I wonder, can I revoke the title from him? Possibly, let's see. War has been won. We can have him forfeit Bramsfort because of what he's done. And you know what? I'm actually going to be inclined to do that. He will surrender his keep. Because we are not considered a tyrant for doing that, because he was plotting against us. So we will now own Bramsfort as well, and there's potential for us to give it away, but I'll hold on to it for now. No need not to. Things in the Stepstone seem to be going fairly well. And we need to consider whether we are going to be able to expand the realm by conquest, perhaps. If we're allowed to. It does seem that we might not be, which would be a shame. Can we go to the Summer Isles, even? No. So we need to have a proper reason to go across the Narrow Sea. So what we could do is fabricate some claims on Pentos and see if we can go across the Narrow Sea. A few of our vassals are not that happy. I would quite like to hold a feast. So we're going to need to save up a little bit of money, probably I would say 100 gold before we had this feat, maybe probably 150, just to be on the safe side. We still possibly need to go into hiding, so that makes me think there is still a plot against us. Yes, there is. There is a plot to kill me by Gregor. Can we have him arrested? Yeah. Right, let me just check. Kyle, we could send to the Night's Watch. That wouldn't be a bad thing. It does lose a skull, but we gain a bit of piety, and we could do with some piety. Now, what do we do with you? I think we call him for trial. And have Tywin deal with him for us. Oh, he's demanded trial by combat. Okay. Well, we have a full Kingsguard, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of people able to fight for us. He has selected Lord Donnell of Nuns Deep. Well, we could kill two birds with one stone here. Lord Commander Gerald has a personal combat skill of 75. Lucas, 55. Gawain, my friend, has 90. And Oswell has 90 as well. Let's go for Gawain. Fight well, Sir Gawain. You watch with glee as Sir Gawain drives his sword relentlessly at Donnell Foote, finally striking a mortal blow and killing him. The gods have cast their judgment, and Gregor Foote is guilty. So how does she feel at the fact that we had her husband arrested? Let's send him to the wall. Can we invite her to the court? Yes, we can. So she can just... Oh, she's already getting married again. Wow. Well, she won't be coming to the court then. Oh, she has. Okay, well, we'll keep her here. Why not? My granddaughter Rayla has become diligent, which is great. That's a wonderful trait to have. A betrothal can marry Joanna Lannister to Runford or Runtsford. We've also inherited the city of King's Landing because Lewin has been killed, murdered on the... Whoa, his wife had him executed. Well, that's not very good. That did, however, give me some pretty good troops. You want to become Master at Arms, but I prefer my... Yeah, I much prefer my Master at Arms currently, Lord Commander Gerald. He's been a faithful ally to us. I need to give someone the role of Commander of the Gold Cloaks. Stefan, how are you? You're not very good. Okay. Not you. Who have we got that could possibly be a good person in charge of the city's Gold Cloaks? Quentin? I mean, he is a knight, a possibility. What about Ulmer? Ulmer is the one. There we go. He's a commander. Yeah, he's the one. Let's give you... Oh, which one is it? City of King's Landing. Okay, that's the one I need to give away. City of King's Landing. And then we can give him command of the Gold Cloaks. And we'll also make him our High Admiral as well. He's a wonderful commander for us. We will encourage him as best we can. We also need to award a Master of the Hunt. Balon, you can have that title, why not? As our honorary Reaver. Good, Castle Town's going quite well. Ella has been excommunicated, but that's not a surprise considering she had Lewin murdered under her orders. We have the option to hold a tournament, but we're not going to do that. What prisoners have I got? I've got 9 prisoners. When did I get them? Okay, well, let's try and ransom as many as we can. If we can. Right, what have we got plot-wise? A little bit going on. We didn't get to ransom any of those prisoners, unfortunately. What have you got in your treasury? Dragonbone necklace. How did you pick that up? But farewell, fair play, Tywin. I'm starting to think Princess Durell might fancy me. Oh no, come on, Aerys. Please, not your bloomin' child. Just don't get stressed. Good. Thank God you didn't get stressed. I caught my young ward Lania, or Lania, torturing a rat behind the stable. She's got cruel, or we could talk to her about kindness. She could do with a bit more diplomacy, but she didn't get it. We have a position of Septon that's open, and no one available to fill it at the moment. Hi Septon, I'm going to need you to send me someone, please. Right, let's think about having a feast. We need to celebrate this realm right now. No, we're not going to invite you. Hopefully we'll earn enough money to pay for a claim on the city of Pentos as well. But we are going to spend quite expensive amounts of gold on this feast. Few people not coming, but fortunately all of the main lords are. Sadly we've become fat again, which is annoying. $10 gold, which is good for some dancers. We won't get involved with the narrow sea. The only place that we need is Father's Hill. Where's that? Oh, it's over in Pentos. So if we get Pentos, we will have all of the Faith of the Seven holy sites, which would be pretty amazing. Okay, Tywin and the Riverlands are forming an alliance. The High Septon's not very keen on us. Let's just send him a bit of gold to chivvy him up. We need to keep him on side. The guests have all arrived. Welcome. My friend didn't turn up, unfortunately, but we can accept that because he is a member of the Kingsguard. He may have things to do. We've just inherited the city of King's Landing. Olma was killed due to severe injuries. Oh. Who is a good... Jantos, do you want to be in charge? I know you don't like me that much. But let's try giving you this then. And we can make you High Admiral as well. So that at least gives him a little bit of something to do. He has got gonorrhea though, which probably means he's not got long left for the world either. His wife also is just insulted us, so that's not gone very well. Tywin has used his attendants to make a petition against the Iron Isles Lord Goodbrother. Well, we'll ask him to pay recompense. Joffrey Falwell wants a nobody, Robb Falwell, to be arrested. We'll do that. Lord Paramount Mace Tyrell has used his attendants to present a petition against another... Oh, a Northern Lord, actually. Who subjected him to unwarranted and false blackmail. Well, we'll ask him to pay recompense as well. So we're getting +2 diplomacy and +5 vassal opinion for that. Takes our troop count up a good amount, which is nice. We can call Robb for trial as well, which I think we'll do. He's demanded a trial before the court, which Lord Paramount Tywin Lannister shall oversee, to ensure justice is served. At the start of the trial, he is formally accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm, a charge brought by King Aerys Targaryen. Robb begins to present his defence, but the court did not seem impressed. He cut a very unconvincing and nervous figure. Tywin stood before the court and aggressively questioned the accused. Many were convinced by his arguments, but then again, many seemed unimpressed. That's surprising from Tywin, considering his stats. But nevertheless, Robb has been found guilty, so I think we will send him again to the wall to fill the ranks of the Night's Watch. Castletown 3 has nearly been built, which is great. You're annoyed at the fact Jantos commands and you don't. Go away. If you're going to be that petty. We still don't have a Septon in court, which is annoying. So Quentin has married. That's fine, they can marry. Vacancies become available in the Kingsguard, as Sir Amory has sadly died. Let's have a look who's available. Sir Serwyn Noy has a genius and a skill of 80. Sir Elhash has 90. And Sir Nestor Royce has 34. He is strong. He's a homosexual, but that doesn't really matter in the Kingsguard because he's not going to be having kids. Let's try Nestor Royce. And he wants Sir Theoden Branwell, who, yeah, I'll accept. So all of our replacements for the Kingsguard are completed, which is great. Nearly done with the castle town. There we go. That upgrade is implemented. We need to save a little bit of money in case we get the plot to attack Pentos. Because we do want to try and expand the realm as best as we can. A little bit worried about this faction here. If we can perhaps persuade Mace to revoke this, it would be quite good. What's he doing at the moment? Plotting for treason. Let's nip that in the bud. Let's have a check to make sure no one's plotting against the king. No, we seem to be doing quite well. There is a plot to kill the Pirate King, which we obviously do not want to happen. I don't care if he doesn't like me. We want to keep a Pirate King on board just because it's bloody great. Rhaegar, you can command for me. Possibility that we could attack one of the city-states, maybe. The disputed lands. Who are you run by? Free city of the disputed lands. You're in an awful lot of provinces. We can claim the Company of the Rose to become your vassal. I don't know where the Company of the Rose is. The embargo would be quite good. Although they have... How do they have 10k over here? What's going on? Interesting. She can be honourable, that's fine. Pirate King has usurped... Oh, so he's actually made himself a High Lord of the Northern Stepstone. So, possible... Oh. So there's no king in the Stepstones. I don't like that. I want a king. Can we make it, possibly? Title rank is not Emperor. Your Grace, you want to join me. You have very good, but I'm not going to do that. So now they all answer to us directly, which I don't really like. I would much prefer having a King of the Stepstones ruling. Stefan is finished, so we can get him going to collect more money for us. During the Battle of Fieldstone, the enemy cornered my commander, Lord Jonathan of Willow Wood, who's now been killed. Don't know what he's fighting, but he's been killed. So we've got 3 High Lords, but I can't make any of you king. So possibly what we'll want to do is try and just take one of them prisoner if we can. Ella, I think, needs to be in prison because she murdered my Captain of the Gold Cloaks. We will probably call her up for a trial as well. I've got a lot of vassals which are not very happy with me at the moment, which is not good. They were happy before, but now they're not. Appointed a foreigner to the Kingsguard, they're not happy about that. Minus 30 with you. What could we do? I think we'll call her up for trial. Actually, we can't. We might as well just exile her. We don't want her. Right, the castle town was built, but I'm interested in increasing the fort level of the Red Keep, because it's only a fort level 9, and it's good to try and increase the garrison, because Aerys is not a great fighter, so he's going to be sat in King's Landing and in the Red Keep as often as possible. So if we can build that up, then that would be the best thing we can do. A replacement in the Kingsguard is needed again, and I obviously need to be aware not to get another foreigner in the Kingsguard, because our Lord Commander is not very appreciative of that, it would seem. So we could plot for someone's treason here. Who is the weakest? He's fairly weak, so we could plot to fabricate treason on him. Looks like lots of people will join, so that's good. It's going to get us to 90%. We could pay you 46 gold, but I don't really want to do that. I could pay you 17 gold, that's possibly worth it, but I don't think we'll spend any more. Or maybe one more just to get us over the 100%. Ooh, what can we do? Hold a tourney of King's Landing? Not going to do that at the moment. So basic defences have been built, so the Red Keep will now go up to a level 10 fort level, which is great. In order to expand that... Oh, we can actually expand it now, which would be, to be fair, quite good. Joraphius asks, since we all die anyway, why does life have to be so hassled? I don't really know why we're giving her an education, but nevertheless, the fact that we are, I guess we will. Ah, this might be worth it. 200 gold for just getting rid of one High Lord Magister. That's kind of worth it. Let's invest in the basic defences. We'll do this, yes. Hopefully some of my lords will join in this war. Yeah, most of them have. We're going to let them deal with it. I'll raise my levy troops just in case they send troops across the Narrow Sea. I shouldn't think that they would, but Rhaegar, you can also fight in this. What are you guys fighting? You're fighting against a fairly big presence from the Thens. They've only got 2.5k troops though, and you should be able to do it. So we're not expecting any problems from Volon Therys. We could actually get on the boats and go and siege it, because we might earn a little bit more money from it. 156 ships, wow. Right. Let's head over and we can land straight into Volon Therys and start sieging it. For 200 gold though, this is a pretty good payment for us. I guess we could land actually to help out the Reach. So we're going to siege Volon Therys, which should get the city demolished fairly quickly. Damn it, we're not doing well between relations with House Tyrell. That's not good. And my Master of Coin is out. In fact, all of my court is out because we're in this war. Whoa. Frantic zooming. I think another feast will be due fairly shortly, just to try and keep people on side. The Riverlands has decided to join us. Well, probably a little bit too late, but that's fine. Having 156 boats is causing me an absolute nightmare. Thanks to my great diplomatic skill, the smuggler's ring in Bramsfort, though, has been destroyed. That's good. Siege complete. And we're going to end the war because I don't want it to continue. We get good piety there. Hand of the King, Tywin will be appointed once again. I'm going to get you to improve relations with the Reach. Highgarden, your sigil looks very different. You're under Kingdom of the Reach. You're not independent though, are you? Am I to worry here? What's going on? I'll keep an eye on the Reach. I'm not sure what they're doing. They do want to lower Crown authority, which is slightly worrying, and there is a big faction for independence now, which is needs to be rid of here. My co-conspirators have fabricated evidence that Pirate Lord Tormo is planning revolt against me. I will circulate the evidence among my vassals so that they will support my actions against the traitor. So we will have that to look forward to next time. But we will end the episode here. If you are enjoying the War of the Ninepenny Kings, then do please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hitting that red button will greatly be appreciated to develop the channel and encourage for more videos to be released. And in the meantime, I will see you all in the next War of the Ninepenny Kings episode.